What is going on, guys? How y'all? Got our beer video today, but before we get into the beer, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, that bell for notifications of new videos. Let's get into the beer, man. So today I got a Pelican Brewing beer, CN Red, a Irish style red ale coming in at 5.4% ABV. And Pelican Brewing is I guess a local. It's not really like local as in like it's close by, but it is within the same state. They're out of Tillamook, Oregon, man, right there. And here is their bottle artwork, which is very, very similar for all of their beers that come in a bottle, at least. I'm not sure if I've seen their beers in cans, but I decided to do something local just because I feel like a lot of people like that, and I just haven't done a red ale, I don't think. It's not a style I drink very often, but I do enjoy this one from Pelican Brewing. Oops. Not that, you know, I just usually don't gravitate to red ales. It's just not my, I guess, my forte, I suppose. But there we go. It does pick up. You got a little pelican there. Silhouette of one under the cap. Let's get a pour, see what it looks like, smells like, and tastes like. And I haven't done a beer video or record one in a while, man. It's been a little while. I have a lot of beer videos queued up to be edited. I've been going through some stuff, man. Some very, very minor life issues. Very, very minor. It poured with one finger of this very nice light sand, like toffee color. Yeah, just I guess like burnt butter, I suppose. Maybe not burnt butter. It's not, but the beer color is like a burnt butter color. But the head, I would just say like a light sand color. It looks like it's gonna be sticking around for a little while. It's not particularly dense or super foamy or frothy or anything like that, but it looks like it's gonna be lingering around for a little while. The color, like I said, is like cooked down butter, browned butter. There we go, not burnt butter, but like browned butter. It's like this nice coppery amber color, man, and like that's just not a color. Well, on camera it looks like it's pretty damn dark, but in person it is this nice amber. What I say? Not burnt. Brown butter color, yeah, which is not a color I'm used to seeing just because I drink a lot of IPAs, a lot of stouts, not a whole lot of red ale or lagers for that matter. But anyways, aroma time. Oh yeah, so the aroma is like this malty, caramely, slight bready, biscuity aroma. Kind of reminds me of like the German beers, the box and all that. Yeah, just like that grainy aroma. I just really enjoy that. You know me. Sometimes on video, you know, in my German beer videos, I'm like, oh, you know, I was craving for like something very malty, so I always gravitate towards like a German style beer. This has that aroma, man. I do indeed enjoy that. Yeah, it's like sweet caramel, toffee, grainy, bready, yeasty biscuits. And a little bit of like fruitiness to it, floralness. Like there's no particular fruit or anything that I can relate this to. It just smells, it just has like that sweet, fruity aroma. That accompanies the maltiness very, very nicely. Anyways, man, let's get into the flavor. Cheers. Yeah, super easy drinking beer. Like it's easy, but it's also very, very flavorful. It's a lighter, like it's definitely like a lighter beer, where it's like not a thick stout or like or like a heavier hazy IPA or anything like that. It's just like a very, I wouldn't say watered down, but it does have this like lighter body, lighter flavor, but the flavor is definitely there. It's not exploding with flavor or anything, but all the right flavors are there, man. It has that like grainy, bready, biscuity flavor. It's sweet, but not overly sweet, and that floral fruitiness definitely comes through, man. It's one of those beers that you drink a lot of and probably not get like palate fatigue. I know for me, I don't know about you guys, but like if I drank one, maybe two hazy IPAs like back to back. Sometimes one, honestly, but two back to back for sure. Like my palate gets fatigued from all of that like juice bomb quality. It's like very citrusy or very tropically, or sometimes you know you can have like a hoppy or a hazy IPA. Like it just destroys your palate. I think this is more of like a, I wouldn't call it a palate cleanser type of beer. Like not type of beer that, no, it could be. I mean, drink it in between like hazy IPAs or like crazy ass stouts, but like it's one of those beers where you can drink a lot of and it like the flavor remains consistent and you're not getting tired of it. I feel like this is one of those beers, man. I definitely have sat down and drank 3-4 of these before, like not by myself, like in a get together. I don't just sit at home and drink a shit ton of beer by myself. I usually drink one. Two is rare, but it does happen. But yeah, anyways, yeah, like this is, I don't feel like this will give you palate fatigue. Unless you drink like, you know, maybe a whole 6-pack for yourself or something like that, then maybe, but 2, 3, 4 of these, I don't think it'll happen. Yeah, it's just that toffee, caramel. Like when I say toffee and caramel, don't expect this to be like jumping out at you or like exploding in flavors of sweet caramel and toffee. It's not that at all. It is lighter in that flavor, but it is definitely there. You taste it, it's sweet, it's malty, it has that fruitiness, and honestly it's kind of buttery in a way. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, you eat like a buttered cookie, you have that like buttery flavor. It's kind of like that. Obviously it's not like drinking butter, but I'm just making that correlation. And then that fruitiness, I mean, I can't really put my finger on what kind of fruit it is, but it is definitely fruity and floral, I guess, at the same time. Yeah, I think it's just a solid beer. Mouthfeel, of course, like I said earlier, it's a lighter tasting beer, lighter mouthfeel, so it's water consistency. I didn't expect it to be anything more than that, so that's perfectly fine, man. Yeah, just say like a very well balanced, good red ale if you're looking to change it up from, you know, IPAs and all that. I think Pelican brews great beers. Do they brew outstanding beers, like beers that I would like go line up for and trade a shit ton of, you know, beer for one bottle or whatever? Sometimes they do. I mean, they do brew very, very good stouts and barley wines, man. Mother of all tsunamis, Mother of all storms, and Father of all tsunamis, something like that. Look it up. Those are very, very, very delicious beers, man, from Pelican Brewing. So definitely look those up. But like the regular beers that you can find in cases, variety packs, things like that, those are very solid, like bring to a get together, bring to a party type beers. Much better than bringing like a macro. I mean, at this point, Pelican is still like craft, but it's like so large here in the Pacific Northwest, at least in Oregon, that it's like a macro, but it's not. It's still craft. Yeah, it's like that level of like beer. Like it's very, very drinkable. I think a lot of people will like it. A lot of people I think will like this. It's not very hoppy at all. Like it's very, very tamed. It's just like very flavorful, malty. If you like malt flavors, it's here. It's not overly malty or anything like it. It's just like a perfect balance of everything. Anyways, man, that was Sea and Red. Pretty sure. Sea and Red, yeah. Irish style red ale. 5.4% ABV from Pelican Brewing out of Tillamook. If you guys like the video, thumbs up, comments, questions, leave them below. And as always, remember to believe all things are possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.